Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Jack, just like that. We got Invincible. I don't think we've done an Invincible video, like an update video for YouTube in a minute, right?
Yeah. Yes.
A minute, right?
It's been that long. Has it?
Bro, next week is... No,
yeah.
This week... Hold on.
Okay, yeah, it's been a while.
This Thursday is season finale.
Okay, it's been a while.
If you haven't been following along, I've been doing solo reacts to Invincible over there on the Patreon, man. Y'all go lock in, join in, sub in, whatever you want to call it. You go ahead, go over there and join the fun, man. But I've been telling you a little bit here and there about the show.
Not really.
C could go watch my solo reacts, could you?
You would just tell me if it's like, if that, hey, this episode was this or that, but you don't really like give me details.
Oh, yeah, true. Because you can go watch my solo reacts.
Okay, I'll go watch them.
No, you won't.
I
know you.
I will. See how you be,
She won't. But hey, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go, man. You want to first support, all you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals.
Like it with a thumbs up.
She said that's my off videos, and I try to take off. All right, man. We got 2 videos this time. We're going to do a 2-in-1 of this. This is the first one is Mark is finally living up to his name. Mr. Invincible. Mark has been showing out this season, though.
Has he?
He's been showing out. It's a lot of. It's a couple of emotional parts. I think. I really feel like you would have. I didn't. If you was watching Women, you would have cried today when I watched it.
Oh gosh.
You would have. I swear you would have. I swear. Let's go. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about, man.
So the episode starts off with Scott hanging out with his sister Jessica and his niece Gretchen, showing off his powers. This man is white and blonde. I'm trying to figure out how they're even related, but...
Could be adopted.
He's walking home with them and tells them to go on up without him. He's just gonna grab a coffee across the street. But when he gets back with the coffee, all the glass starts breaking and the buildings are getting destroyed. And when the cameraman wakes back up after setting up the props, he shows us Scott, who's getting sent flying, seeing Invincible crash into his sister's apartment building, and even standing there holding her arm in his hand. And that's when he looks down crying. No, Invincible can't do shit. But he goes ahead, trying to convince the district attorney to press charges.
Yeah, he killed the sister and niece.
Yeah.
DOA. They died because of Mark. You would cry right there. That was last week's episode. You would cry right there. Why are you looking like that?
I'm just...
charges against Invincible because he out there not saving anyone for real. Saying that his sister and his niece are dead. He needs justice. Look, Scott, that's tough and all, but Omni-Man was cooking his ass. I'm talking fried rice, minced meat. He was getting sauced. There's not much he could do. So he decided to go back to work and started analyzing the footage. Saw that Invincible was getting tortured by his dad, using him to physically murk everyone on the subway. I'm talking 4K footage of Omni-Man palming his head while Invincible is literally struggling. And this man Scott said, yeah, it's Invincible's fault. Went back home and started practicing his villain speech. You think you're above consequences? But I, Powerplex, will make you pay. His wife heard that shit and said it was perfect. She lying, bro. He gonna go out there and embarrass himself. But she brings out the case and sets him up with these devices that he stole from the lab that he works at. And these devices are supposed to help him with the output of his powers. And that's when he looks at his wife and is like,
crazy.
Bring out the hammer. Grabbing onto it and starts smacking the shit out of him. Did it a second time. Damn near took herself out too. And one last time to his dome. So now he's ready to go outside. And we see him standing on top of a building, looking down, seeing how high up he is. Damn, I've got to do this though. I've got to do this. Do this for Jess and Gretchen. Nigga, no you don't. I know Jessica and Gretchen are rolling in their graves. This is like them niggas who be getting caught by their girl and say, on bro, I did not cheat on you. Now, bro can't sleep. He's having nightmares. But Powerplex jumps off the building, diving down and crashing onto the street, storing up the energy he needs to fight Invincible. Mark is out bowling and is pissed off, trying to figure.
See, the thing is, what reason why he doing it? He has to absorb all these blows.
Yeah.
And it builds up his electrical currents.
I kind of got that when the wife was doing what she was,
Figure out how William is so good at bowling. And to make it worse, Amber walks in waving her hand. Who invited her, bro? But they see the news and Powerplex is out there wreaking havoc, telling Invincible to come to the streets.
I will beat your motherfucking ass, huh?
Mark had to shut that shit off real quick. What, bro? It's not like I'm getting paid. But Powerplex is still out there tripping.
Listen up. This is all about why does get to walk these streets and be free? Why does get to be happy? Where is when we need him the most?
Okay, bro, just chill. Go buy a margarita or something. Powerplex started pointing at her. Shut up, woman. And that's when Shapesmith pulls up and presses him. Punched him so hard he broke his neck. Told him to look behind him at the damage he's caused, making him slide back. And now he's making a fist. They sent this dumbass alien to deal with me. And Powerplex uses the hits he's taking to charge up electricity and releases all of it to send Shapesmith crashing down onto a car. And Powerplex decides to leave. Whose idea was it to send this fool as backup?
Facts.
And Shapesmith started defending his name like how Draymond Green was defending Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook. That man's name is Westbrook.
But when Powerplex gets back home, he's mad that he's wasting these opportunities to get back for his sis. And then we find out that this man, Scott, has a whole child. If this nigga don't focus on being a father. So Mark and his family go to the memorial they're having for the people that died during that incident with Invincible and Omni-Man. While Rudy is back in his lab making a belt-looking device that would help Monster Girl with her powers. The belt allows her to change from her monster form back to her human form without having the side effects of getting younger after each transformation. And at the same time, Ray goes to talk with Rex and is telling him that she wants to quit being a hero and live a normal life.
Would you, think about it, if you got superpowers, right? Would you want to be Captain Save-A-Ho? Or would you want to just live a normal life?
I just want to live a normal life.
So you said F these people.
That's not what I said.
You got the superpowers to save. That's what basically she's saying. She was like, is either she gonna be a superhero or
I feel like it gets draining.
Damn.
And I just want to just
live.
See. I want to be saved, you know? I don't want to have to, be out here like, oh,
you the one got the superpowers.
I'm saying somebody else can have the powers for a few. And let me
you
just
the one
live
with
a normal life.
the superpowers. So
I'm saying
is that not insane, y'all?
I'm just saying if I could just for a couple days.
No, it's either be a superhero or you be a.
You borrow these superpowers for a couple days.
No, it don't work like that. It's either you got the superhero powers or you don't. Nothing. You said fuck them folks, huh?
But
I'm gonna live my normal life. Damn.
No, I mean I would like to have superpowers just because so I don't have to rely on other people.
Let's go, bro. That's trifling, man.
To talk with Rex and is telling him that she wants to quit being a hero and live a normal life. No more getting beat to a pulp and having to pay those crazy hospital bills and having to fight bad guys while dealing with PTSD. Now they can live a normal life and drink orange juice by the sunset. But anyways, we see Mark at the memorial and Powerplex came flying down immediately. Move, lady. I know you guys see the names on these stones. Alongside Jessica and Gretchen Duval. There were 2,341 victims that day. This one man in the crowd had to stop running. Hold up, 2,341? Damn, bro. Eve decides to go deal with Powerplex, flying in, sending him into a stone. And he came back to launch her into the atmosphere. Debbie had to tell Mark to chill. She ain't that trash. Have some faith. As she managed to box him in for a bit before he breaks out and pushes back. And the millisecond she was able to hold him back and restrain him, the Guardians wanted to show up. They not slick. This fraud standing there in the middle like, no need to fear. The Immortal is here. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up. But Mark goes to secretly meet up with Donald, who gives
That's how y'all feel about Immortal? Damn. Immortal do be getting his ass whooped every time. It's like you see him being this big, right? And then we got bootleg Batman over here. You know what I'm saying? He black.
I could see.
I don't know. You probably thought he was Hispanic or something, the way the quality looking, but he's actually black.
Well, I could tell he had a little melanin in his skin.
But Immortal be getting his ass beat, bro. Cool.
nigga, shut your bitch ass up. But Mark goes to secretly meet up with Donald, who gives him all the information on Scott, aka Powerplex, telling Mark that Scott has been planning this for months. So Mark is telling Donald that he would like to meet with Scott as soon as possible. So Donald is like, damn, how do I tell you this, littlest of bros? But he escaped not too long ago. But don't worry, we will have him. Yep, got it. Yeah, you gon' hate me. But Scott is out there wilding as we speak. He's live streaming himself, showing that he's kidnapped a woman and a child. But it was all part of the plan. It's not.
You said what?
Kidnapped the who?
Showing that he's kidnapped a woman and a child.
Oh, that's his wife and child. Oh, I had to look at what she had on. But, sorry. Okay, sorry.
Laughing now.
But it was all part of
Wait
the
a
plan.
minute,
It's
what?
not always what it seems. It was a sneaky tactic. He's using his own wife and kid to only pretend like they're being
They gonna be
kidnapped.
okay, right?
And when he heard Invincible fly down behind him, he hit that, oh yeah, it's time. But Invincible started talking about how he knows Jessica is Scott's sister and Gretchen is his niece. But all them nice words don't mean none. And he blasted Invincible with some electricity, causing him to drop down on all fours, looking up in disbelief. Ain't no way he really just put me on my knees. At one point, Powerplex even flew up, sent him into rubble, and this man came running out
Whooping
the
his
smoke,
ass.
getting haunted by a shadowy figure. I would have been pissing my pants. But Invincible started pointing at his family, explaining to Scott that he's putting these innocent people in danger. When he goes to save the family, this man Powerplex is playing some elite defense. You would have thought he was in an ISO with Kyrie Irving. Invincible looked at the family, then looked back at Powerplex and hit him with a spin kick. Get out my way, Blondie. But when he goes to help her, she spits on him. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my God.
What you doing in a situation like
Oh,
this?
not
see?
you spit on me, not you.
What you? She hit you with the hot, yeah.
No.
And she spit on that thing.
I'm trying to help you.
That's how you
You
gonna
ain't
do
no
it.
little baby.
That's how you gonna do it.
I may. In that moment, it'll be a reflex.
Damn. You gonna smack her in the back?
Not the baby. I ain't gonna smack the baby.
I'm just
I'm just gonna smack her.
Alright.
But if I were to. But if I were to. But if I were to. Powerplex drags him and tosses him to the ground, grabbing his head, sending a whole
Look at
bunch
that shit. Look at this
of
shit.
electricity onto Invincible. But when he finally lets go, he turns his head to see the corpses of his wife and child. He let the desire for revenge go too far.
What
and now he's even
happened?
blaming their deaths on Invincible.
Was it all his electricity?
Hold
He let
on,
the
hold on.
desire for revenge go too far. And
You don't see her cooked ass.
I see her. Oh my gosh. Did he not know that they would do that?
Nah. All that electricity.
It just was. Oh my gosh.
Why you got tears in
I
your
don't have
eyes?
tears in my. I'm tired. I don't have tears in my eyes. No, but I'm
Yes.
laughing, but
Yes.
it's sad.
He fried.
It's like an awkward laugh
He
because
fried both of their ass.
you didn't even have to bring them there. They didn't have nothing to do with this. You
Yes.
should have left them at home. Like wife and baby need to be in the safe. You know,
That's your wife and your kid. Your kid's
All
still a
because of-
toddler.
you could have called him another day. You didn't have to bring them there.
now
You
he's
could have
even
came up
blaming
with
their
something
deaths on
else.
Invincible. Niggas be blaming anyone, bro.
He said the reason why my wife
That's
and
your
kid
fault.
dead
You can't
is because of him.
No, that's your fault, man. I don't care what nobody say. That's your fault.
Look at them, see? They laying there fried. Everything gone.
They gone. Look at the baby little hair.
Invincible had
You
to
got
power
no
through the
chill.
attack and grab his wrist and help Scott calm down. So now Scott is locked up for the rest of his life, eating mashed potatoes and peas. Straight bullshit. And to end it all off, this show us the person that has been spying on Mark this whole time. It was Angstrom. who has recruited a legion of Invincibles. He decided to team up with a bunch of evil versions of Invincible to fight the one good version of Invincible. That massive skull, and he ain't think this through. This nigga's a dumbass. Also, don't forget to subscribe.
That'd be my jam every time, man. All right, man. That was what? That was refresher episode 6. Now we got episode 7, man.
Is this the one that you just watched?
Yeah. Y'all will get this after.
It's the latest.
Yeah, the latest episode. My full reaction to the episode is available on Patreon. By the time y'all get this. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
You see, episode 6 was.
It was sad. It was sad. His wife and child didn't have to go out like that.
Bro, they went out horrible, fried, died, laid to the side. Literally.
So Eve gets a call from the prison that there's a problem, and we see...
No, I put them up.
Oh, my bad, y'all. I was like, no, he did.
So Eve gets a call from the prison that there's a problem, and we see all the Invincibles that Angstrom has sent down to wreak havoc, to make sure that Invincible loses his reputation as a good hero. These evil versions of Mark are destroying everything and fighting everyone. You a 5-year-old child? That's tough.
Oh.
Put the fist up, bro. Mark gets out there and sees Invincible walking out from the smoke. Ain't no way bro went to the barbershop and asked for this abomination. So African parents would have loved this as long as it ain't dreads. But he shows off his work to Mark, all this rubble. And when Mark wasn't interested, Invincible hit the side eye. You better pay attention. Showed off the terrible fade and went for the right and got tackled through a building. Mark comes tumbling out, landing on his feet and gets punched in the dick. And that's when Balotelli started smiling. Look at the opening. No defense. Knocked his chin, grabbed his ankle, smacked the collar, and launched in the air. This man Mark was seeing straight scribbles spinning and twirling in the sky. Blocked the left, then hit back somehow and got pushed to the ground. And when the dust clears, they're both wrestling. And Mark's eyesight must be garbage because he sees this dude load up the headbutt and still got bonked. And now he's getting choked. They be gassing up Mark so crazy, saying that he got so strong, so muscular. But somehow he's over here getting choked. But he still gets the win. But because of all the destruction that the evil Invincibles have been causing, these other heroes see Mark and said,
look at this, see?
It's one of them. And got to jumping immediately. Missed a punch, but the second Mark moved to the side, he got caught in the devious combo. And a sneak attack to the hammer. Powerplex was passing by and had to stop running. Seeing Invincible get jumped is all he could ask for. I've never seen someone forget about his wife and kids so quick. But he runs into Invincible and gets sent back to sleep, while Mark is still getting his ass beat. Oliver and Debbie see the news, and Oliver wanted to go help, but Debbie snatched his arm. You can't do shit out there. What you mean? I'm trying to help. But she had to cover her mouth in sadness. She knows this little nigga just wants to fight. He don't care about saving people. Gave him a hug and hopes he don't go around killing people. While over at the Pentagon,
you said what?
I said just let him go fight.
He little though.
He can hold his own.
She said I done seen some things. He can fight, man. She little motherfucker be knocking niggas out, huh?
Some little bad kids you gotta be.
Gave him a hug and hopes he don't go around killing people. While over at the Pentagon, Cecil is also having trouble with the evil Marks. Don't worry, sir. This Invincible isn't as strong as ours. Good. Now get the team to make more noisemakers so we can fight back. But sir, the team is as toast as your hairline.
March 26.
So apparently Oliver is really out on the streets saving people. I owe you an apology. I wasn't familiar with your game. But he sees Invincible flying over him, so he chases him down, just to find out that it's the wrong Mark. I don't know what he expected. There was only a 1% chance that this was the right Mark. Lil bro was gambling. Don't be like him, kids. Mark and Eve head down to help some other heroes who are fighting, sending this fraud to the wall. And from there, it was straight belt to ass. Told him to look up, look down, gave him no time to think, and kicked him in the nose. And that's when Invincible flies down. You need help, bum ass nigga. Nah, I'm good. And squares up. Mark told Eve to get out of there. but she wasn't moving and got pressed the second she looked up. Bro is flying in at Mach 3. The hammer of justice is unisex, bitch. While Mark was catching stray flies and mosquitoes before finally putting him on his back, flying up to help Eve, but got slammed back to Earth and getting stomped on with no remorse until Eve came in to push both of them away into a building. And Mark wasn't in the mood to talk, told Eve to go home and pushed her away, trying to hold both of them back, but that shit ain't work. He's getting jumped by his twins. And to make it worse, Eve is stubborn. Zombie Invincible took his chance, grabbed her shin, and broke her leg, tossing her down to think about her actions. Mark rushed over there, holding Eve in his hands. But luckily, Cecil...
You see that leg?
Mark rushed over there, holding Eve in his hand.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. You gonna do me like that?
Took you by your leg and bang! Get you. That's sad. You going out like that?
No.
And she down for the count.
I ain't going out like that.
Whooped her ass into a coma. I'm dead ass.
She in a coma?
But luckily, Cecil came through with his robots to help Mark and told him to bring Eve to the Pentagon. I know Cecil was watching this whole fight. Waited for the moment until something serious happened. Saw Eve's leg get broken and said, yes, sir. This is my chance to get on good terms with Mark. But none of that shit is important right now, cause I need y'all to sit down and get some popcorn. The Immortal is about to receive an ass beating. Half of the Guardians apparently got knocked out. Who's surprised? Not me. While the Immortal is fighting some weaker version of Invincible, getting sent back to the wall and flying back in to punch Bro to the floor. Looking back up, wiping his mouth and smiling. Darkwing saw that and had to come out from the shadows. As you can see, he don't find none of this amusing. Passed him to Immortal, who wasn't ready and got flipped like a burger. And Darkwing always wants to try and sneak someone. Bro don't got no other moves in his locker. Got put face first to metal and got his leg broken. Immortal thought he got the power boost. Thought he unlocked that get back mentality. Rushed in, tackling Bro into the wall, unleashing punch after punch. Got his fist caught, rib shot to the chin, and the left that has him sliding across the floor. Came back for more and told him to back off his ass. And when he finally landed another hit, Evil Mark wiped the smirk off his face. Oh nah, this old man is wild. Went in to palm his head like a Spalding basketball. Made him taste the dirt for the 50th time and hit him with the Kurapika special. The 2-footed slam to finish him off. We move over to Rudy, getting held.
Oh, he ain't show it. Maybe because it's too vicious. Mortal went out bad, bro. I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah.
In the air with his metal neck getting squeezed and his little body pulled out from the suit, and now his feet are dangling. And that's when Bulletproof told him to take a closer look at the braids. I know you'll see how clean they look. Niggas wish they were me. And bulldozed him away from Rudy and ended up getting kicked off, bouncing off the ceiling and treated like a punching bag. So while he's somewhere over there in the back, getting his face reconstructed and screaming in pain, to then get launched into the metal railing, Rex gets up and tells them to get out of the base. He has a plan to get rid of this evil Invincible. And when they leave, Rex fights back, but not for long, cause his opponent was flying over him with the ominous music, grabbing him by the jugular, squeezing the life out of him. But Rex had decided to turn his entire skeleton into a bomb and blow both of them up to smithereens. So now even though the team...
That nigga blew his own self up to get rid of him.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Nigga, he dead.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
He dead, bro.
I know.
Rex is one of the main characters.
I didn't know, but...
Bro, that shit was emotional, bro.
I'm pretty sure, like, in the moment, like, watching it in its entirety.
Because that's the only thing he could do. Is blow himself up.
That's his only option. He was like, this is my only option. And that's sad.
Not only is this the only option, because he ain't fit you in. Remember old girl? He was with old girl. She wanted to quit. That's his girlfriend.
Oh.
They were part of the same.
So now she ain't got him no more. He gone.
Before this happened, he was helping her move out. He was helping her move her stuff. They started coming in fucking up shit. He said, I'll be right back. He put on his gear.
Oh, so he was supposed to come back.
She came into her gear, and she was like, I'm going with you. He said, no, I'll be back. go just based
Oh, you didn't have to tell me the backstory.
Yes.
That's sad. That's real.
And he said, "I'll be back. Don't worry about it." And he said, just let her know I'm sorry I wasn't able to help her finish moving.
Oh my gosh, why you say it like
Boy, hey, I'm telling you,
I probably would have been crying. That's emotional.
This part you would have cried on.
That's emotional.
I know you.
My nose already.
I know you. You would have cried on this part.
That's crazy.
Because the only way he could defeat dude, and she was on her way to their headquarters. Cause they inside his their headquarters.
Yeah.
And she was on her way. She was in a coupe, driving, headed their way. And then it blows up. And it blows up because he blows himself up with the... And now he gone capiche.
Okay, let's go.
Rex gone.
Okay, let's go, man.
He dead and gone. Dead and gone.
That's sad.
I'm telling you, you would have... See, you would have been... You would have hit one
I'd
of
be
them.
like, what?
Can't do it.
To a bomb and blow both of them up to smithereens. So now, even though the team is safe, we just lost a real one. The character with one of the greatest character developments in the show.
Literally, she was on a bridge. This is where he blew himself up. She was like right here.
That's
Coming
sad.
to him.
That's sad. You making it worse.
And on top of that, the Invincible doppelgangers caused so much death, damage, and heartbreak throughout the entire city. Even Donald was reduced to just his torso.
Oh my god.
And Mark is sitting next to Eve, who is laying on the hospital bed. Angstrom tells his Invincible...
I said she in a coma.
Oh, she's in a coma.
Hospital bed. Angstrom tells his Invincible minions to pull up to the meeting spot. So the Invincibles that are still alive meet up over to Grayson's house, where this man Angstrom pulled up fashionably late. He thinks he's about to receive the same amount of glaze as LeBron.
Good job. You went above and beyond, destroying not only his planet, but his name. Anyone who thinks of Invincible will forever remember this day. Now, bring Invincible to me.
And they said, hold up, what about our raise? Yeah, I can't even afford my 2003 Toyota Corolla. We need our raise. And we want to take over other dimensions. Nah, I want to get my mom back. Y'all hear this, nigga. And when they tried to turn on him, Angstrom sent them all into another dimension. And started posing up, arms crossed behind his back, cape flapping in the wind. KSI's.
That's the one. Oh my god. They do look alike. But
He did one.
yeah, cause they were like, shit, what about the one? What about the promise you made? What about the promise you made for we didn't handle business. We did what you asked. Now what about our end of the bargain? You know what that man basically told them? Fuck you. Go finish what I told you to do.
No.
What you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing, but
They pulled up to jump his ass. He said, I got something for y'all. Bitch, be gone.
that wasn't successful, right?
He said, be gone. And they were gone. Got rid of him.
Healing himself apparently. And Mark wasted billions of dollars to teleport behind him and snatched him out the sky. But Angstrom wasn't fazed. He used his cameras to shake his brain and push him down onto the middle of the road. And when Invincible flew back in, he had to hit the drift to evade the portal and press Angstrom. But the amount of cameras this big-headed man has is egregious. He uses more of them to send Mark back, and he even finds himself dodging portals. And when he got even remotely close, Angstrom pulled out a swarm of them bitches. I would have quit on the spot. You got it, KSI. Eve is recovering. Oliver and Mom are perfectly fine. Shit, let's call this a draw and pack it up. But Mark wanted his revenge by any means. No matter how much metal was flying at him, Angstrom's face needed another beating. So he finally managed to get through, and that neck was his. No pause. Resume. But that's when Oliver pulled up, instigating. Kill him! Look at the city! The world! He's an infestation that needs to be dealt with expeditiously. This man, Mark, thought about it, looked at Angstrom, and said, you've lived long enough. Ain't nobody gonna miss him. Trust. But he used one of his devices to escape, and right before the portal closed, Mark caught his arm and managed to rip it off. And when Angstrom thought he was safe and was begging the technicians to fix him, they looked at him and told him,
No.
Come on.
Promises were made, Angstrom Levy, and you didn't uphold your end of the
Okay.
deal. Your word is without value. So no more second chances for your bum ass.
So Angstrom's plan is done for, and now everyone is just trying to help get people to safety. But Powerplex is still pissed at Invincible, and I'm just wondering who is letting this man Powerplex roam these streets. And to end off the episode, after all that heartbreak and misery, Mark is on the streets helping out with the rescue of the civilians, when a shadow covers his face.
Stand ready for my arrival, worm.
People from his dad people.
Oh, okay.
They finna come wreak havoc on his ass.
Oh gosh.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Great episode. That was a great episode. Honestly, so far this season was actually good. It's a very entertaining season.
Yeah.
I just want to know what that final episode gonna be lit, bro.
So it's only 8 episodes.
It's only 8 episodes.
Oh, okay.
That last episode gonna be like sensational. Yeah. But hey, man, y'all spam us up in the comments, man. I've been enjoying Invincible. So, did you feel like you would have enjoyed it?
Yeah, I think I would have.
I told you should have reacted with it. But she didn't want to, so I'm gonna leave you in the dust like that.
I can't hear no you saying.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
I won't.
But hey, man, y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us
do.
in the comment section down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go over the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra the Post.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Peace.
Ain't no time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me.